Hi, Vicki here again. Today I'm going to do another video. I just did one on my GoBox, and I'm going to do another video about protectors for the back of your cameras. A lot of us, well, I used to think about this, except on this camera, I did not. I usually was pretty good about buying those little protectors, either plastic or another material, to protect the LCD. And I do it all the time for my phone. Why I didn't do it for this camera, I don't know. But I wanted to do a video because I don't know if most of you think about protecting the LCD on the back of your camera. We spend a lot of money on these, and if it gets scratched or worse, broken, it's going to be a big expense. And scratching may not faze you as much because if you can still see your subject, it's okay. And if you have a camera like the OMD EM1, you can look through the viewfinder. The TG3 does not have a viewfinder, so you need to look at the screen in order to see your subject. So just wanted to do a quick video today to talk about protecting your LCD screens because it's really, really important. I did get this one scratched, and not the worst thing in the world. It was just I put something in the bag that was near it that I didn't realize had a little bit of metal on it, and it did scratch the center. So my bad. I thought I had a protector on there. It just, I guess when I bought it, I forgot. I have them on my other cameras, but it wasn't on here. So lesson learned. I do have one now. I purchased it on Amazon, and I'm going to change that right now and add a protector on the back of the screen. On my EM1, I have a plastic one, and I decided to get tempered glass because that's what I use on my iPhone. So they're relatively inexpensive, so I bought some things, and I'm going to show you how to put them on. And you're going to learn with me because I've never put the glass ones on my LCDs of my cameras. I've only done it with my iPhone. So we'll do that together and show you what you need, and we'll talk about a couple of the different manufacturers. I got this one. I came in like a little plastic protector, and it's from a company GHYC LCD screen protector. I just searched on Amazon for screen protectors for the OMD EM1, and this is what came up. And so it was $8.99 for one, and it says it's for the OMD EM1, EM1 Mark II, EM10, EM5 Mark II, and then a whole series of other cameras, and even some Panasonics have the same LCD size. So that's that one. And then this one is by PCTC. Came in a wood box, and again, got it from Amazon. I think it was also $8.99 or $7.99, something like that. However, this one's for the TG, and it came with two. So I just got the new TG5, and it will fit this as well. So I'm excited about that, two for the price of one. There is another company that I heard somebody recommending. Sharky James, I think, on his Pedal Pixel podcast, mentioned the Patchworks company. And when I searched initially for it, I didn't find it for the OMD series. And then I did another search recently, and I found it. It's double the price of this one that I have here at $14.95, I think it was. So almost double the price, but again, he said that he really trusted that company. I think it was called Patchworks. So might want to look that up. If you have an OMD EM1 series camera, you might want to look at that. Or if you have another one, they do make a lot of different ones for the different cameras. But I just bought some of these. The reviews seem to be pretty good on Amazon. It was around the right price I wanted to pay, so I thought, why not? Let's try it. So let's do the TG camera first. And again, this is just a wooden, little wooden box, a little shallow box. It has some wipes, wet and dry, some stickers, a guide sticker, and a dust absorber sticker. I don't think I'm going to use those. And then in a little coated sleeve is the actual glass protector. So I'm going to just take one out, and then there's a little set of instructions in here, and it says, Step 1, clean camera screen surface. Step 2, use dust absorber screen surface dust cleaning. Step 3, tear the protective layer of the protective film. And then step 4, automatic absorption protective film to the screen, gently press. So not the greatest English in the world. And then it says view pictures on the back, and it gives you a little instruction, a visual instruction of how to do that. So we are going to give it a try. Okay, I'm back. So I had a little technical difficulty, and I don't think you got to see the part where I use these very tiny little wipes. They don't spare any expense for giving you like adequate, dry and wet wipes. But I cleaned off the back of the screen, so the screen should be pretty dust proof at this point. I'm not going to use this dust absorber because I really can see that it's not, well, why don't we just give it a try? May as well just do it all here. So I think this is just meant to do that kind of action and pick up any other loose dust that may be on the screen. So again, like I said earlier, I don't know why I didn't do it for this camera when I was pretty diligent about doing it on other cameras, and I think I just bought this and started using it years ago, and I think I thought I had one on there, but did not. So anyway, I won't belabor that point. So now let's pull out this glass thing. So it's a, again, piece of glass, and it has this little tab on it which helps you remove the backing. So when you pull on it, as you can see, it's pulling off the backing, and now you have the adhesive on the one side, and you just line it up on your LCD, and then you can see how it just starts spreading. The air bubbles come out, and I'm just going to use this dry wipe to kind of adhere. Now, one thing I can note right off the bat is that it does not seem to be sized totally correctly for this screen. One of the sides is actually not straight, so not sure, you won't be able to see it in this video, but one of the sides is not completely straight, and I didn't notice that. So it could be just one of those things with this particular brand, but the LCD on the back of this camera is totally square, and this does not fit 100%. It looks like it goes a little bit, it's a little bit bowed on one side. So again, I think good enough for my purposes to protect the screen. It does cover, it has full coverage. It's just not a 100% accurate fit. So, but I think good enough for my purposes. So now I have a nice glass protector, and should this have any impact, this glass will break, hopefully before my LCD will break, and if it gets scratched, you just buy a new one. Like I said, I paid $8.99 for this. Don't mind if this breaks or gets scratched, rather that than my LCD. So that's the TG3. So we'll put that aside and clean up this mess here. I don't need this any longer. I may mess around a little bit later to see if I can get that side to fit a little bit properly, because I'm OCD. So I may have to just play around with that a little bit. But for now, for video purposes, that's good enough. So now let's take out the protector for the EM1 Mark II. And I'm getting these really bad, it's that time of day where the sun is like hitting me right in the face in this room, and I really don't have the room to move to another side. So you'll have to live with it. So the LCD protector on this one came in a little plastic container, and we'll just pop that open. Same as the other stuff. So you have this little dust absorber sticker and the wipes, wet and dry. And then in this little, like almost like a styrofoam kind of envelope is the glass protector. So what I had on the EM1, my original EM1, was a plastic one. So you'll see when I pull it off, I can grab the tab there. So it's just a flimsy plastic one. It did its job. It protected the screen from scratches. This actually doesn't have any scratches on it at all. But not as good as glass, I would think. You can leave comments in down below and let me know if you use these or if you use glass or if you use something else. Which do you prefer? I'd love to hear from you. But I'm going to replace that one. And since I just took it off, I don't even think I'm going to use the wipes, because that was pretty much protecting that pretty well. So now you just, again, take this this little thing they give you here, and I am not saying, you're supposed to just lift it off, and it's supposed to peel back the protector, and it's not doing that. Okay, now here we go. I had to actually lift it with my fingernail. It wasn't coming off, and I'm sorry for this really harsh light you're seeing on my face, but here I'm just peeling it right off. And now I'm going to just lay it right down on the back of the LCD, and I'm going to use the back of it. Whoop! Actually, it just moved. Crazy! So, and you could feel it. It's pretty sharp, the edges. So I'm going to use this to just start pushing it down, and it just starts adhering right away to the back of your screen. Get those air bubbles out, and it's on. I just have a couple more bubbles I have to take out, but there it is. Nice new, I don't know, you cannot see it, obviously it's glass. Maybe you could see it there, but nice new glass protector to replace the what I had before, which was just this, basically this, yikes, boy, that stuck to that well. I just had this very flexible piece of plastic that was protecting the back of my EM1. And it's the original EM1 Olympus. And now I have this nice piece of glass protecting it. It feels a little bit more protected with the glass on it. And I'm happy with the fit. It fits the LCD perfectly. I think it'll work out well. So again, that's just my little video on protecting your LCD from scratches. I don't know if you had a big impact how well this glass is going to protect it, but I think having even the slightest barrier to protect your LCD screen is better than nothing. Again, would love to hear what you're using. Love to hear your comments down below. I read them. I get back to you when I can. Again, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe. If you want to be notified when I have more videos, just hit the bell and that will alert you when something new comes out. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.